I don't think I was going to do any large, not should I say large, little intro. Because at this point, I just have to do something to keep my brain off of the fact that no jobs are getting back to me. So, summer haul will probably be the last haul, if I had to guess. Because, it's, stuff is expensive, and I don't need that many more books right now, because, I've bought a lot of stuff, and I'm like, wow, do I actually need all of this? No, I don't. But it's books, and I'll eventually get to them eventually. So, and once my classes start more. Oh, and I have read a couple books for more videos, for just small little reviews. I should hopefully get those going soon. If I can get this one out, then I can get the rest of them out. It's just got to get the ball rolling and all that good stuff. One more after this. But see, I can't remember if I showed you guys these or not. So I'm fairly certain I did, but just in case I didn't, I guess I might as well. So, okay. Well, now that I've showed you everything, I'm now gonna have to cut and then take it all down. Now, all of this has just been sitting on my floor because here I need a fourth bookshelf. But I don't want to get a fourth bookshelf until I'm able to secure a better job and stuff like that, and wait for my master's program to start in the fall, because I'm finally taking literature courses, and I'm definitely going to be having to buy books for those literature courses. So, right off the bat, not books, but I have the entirety. Hold on, sorry, I'm losing my mind. The entirety of the Venture Brothers series, and then I'm going to get the movie shortly. So yeah, seasons 1 through 7, very, very cool. I definitely think it's like one of the best animated shows out there. Notice I didn't say anime, but animated, because it's not anime. Next, we had some dude bring in like a ton of newspapers and magazines that his uncle collected, and I just saw this one and I thought it was pretty cool. It's the Special Civil Liberties issue. Yeah, okay, I was right. And you've got Huey from the Boondocks there as as Samuel L. Jackson. It's beautiful. Wow, I didn't take the stickers off of these ones? Are you kidding me? So now I have to do that? Oh. So this is a pretty classic one. Obviously, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Everybody, I'm assuming, knows it by now, whether they've read it or have seen various versions of the movies. I've never seen either. I've never read it or seen any movies, so I grabbed it and I was like, you know what, might as well just have it, because I'm sure I'll eventually read it one day. So, and this one, Between Two Fires, one of my coworkers actually told me, he was like, hey Jerem, it's actually really good. He never finished it, but it seemed rather interesting from the back cover, and it's self-published. So, and I usually don't give self-published pieces a try, but I'm like, why not? Seems good enough. We have another copy of Firestarter, so by Stephen King, and I believe this one is special because, yes, it's the collector's edition, and it actually has the jacket from the first edition in there. So, just thought that was pretty special. We have one by David Foster Wallace. And I actually did finally grab Gravity's Rainbow by Thomas Pynchon as well, so we will be seeing that. But yes, David Foster Wallace, The Broom of the System. Yes, of the System. I don't know. I obviously postmodernist. I really need to focus on reading this summer and not being lazy while also trying to do hobbies and stuff like that. And so, I don't know. But obviously, reading is much more than a hobby for me. It's part of a lifestyle and what I want to do later. So I need to just get off my butt. Why is there a bee trying to get in my window? Goodbye, my friend. Got a couple games. Because why not? Finally got Kirby's Epic Yarn. Come on now. You can't, like, I love Kirby. I absolutely adore Kirby. And the disc was in good condition, stuff like that. So got Metroid Dread, because I heard that was a really great entry for the Metroid series. Really, really great one. Ni no Kuni 2 was on sale, pretty good. And then DK Tropical Freeze. So, am I gonna play them? I don't know. I've been having a really hard time playing like single player games recently because I'm just like, they're not fun anymore. Video games aren't fun anymore. The only time I have fun is when I'm playing with friends on like multiplayer, whether that be Counter-Strike or Lethal Company or Helldivers. Like seriously, come on, and like those times are so great, but there's so many wonderful. Hell, I even bought the Final Fantasy 16 Collector's Edition. I have yet to play that. Last time I was really having fun was when I was playing those 2 Star Wars games, the ones that came out with Cam somebody. Those were good. Just Draw Botanicals. I was actually supposed to give this to my sister when she came up to visit, so she could have a little hobby when she goes on her mission. But I will have to give that to her later in the summer. So, but I mean, also just super, like, I love some of the stuff that's in here. Like, some of it is just absolutely gorgeous. And who knows, might just keep it for myself because I'm just like that. I'm kidding. This one I picked up at a local little small bookstore up near Port Orchard, I believe. Solenoid. Come on. There we go. I'm not going to try to pronounce the author's name. But Solenoid, I've heard nothing but excellent reviews for this postmodernist author, and I believe this is postmodernist, if I remember correctly. I'm not super sure. But we're going to keep on going. Oh, yep. We're getting into some more Kafka. Of course, America and Diaries of Kafka's. And I think now that I've gotten these covers, I have all of these kinds of covers for all of his major works, which is really exciting because I just love Kafka so much, and I would really like to have like a full set of his stuff and like in one nice set. So super excited for that. We got one more Kafka, and this is the Letter to the Father, which, if you didn't know, is just a very, very sad tale. Like, Kafka's life was just so sad, but the writing that he was able to produce is, I mean, it's changed people's lives, and it's changed genres. It's moved literary movements. It's just the fact that he could do that while having lived that life is just it's beautiful. It's just beautiful, and all of these are in such good condition too. Oh, such good condition. Jorge Luis Borges, Ficciones. Super excited to read this. I've heard nothing but praise for these short stories, and I think it's gonna be. You know what? Maybe I should read this one soon because I'm really getting, I don't know, like some more Latin American stuff. I haven't read one since 100 Years of Solitude, I believe, and that, I mean, that's probably my favorite book of all time. So, we will save that one for later and try to put that with the rest of them, which I believe is right here. Okay. We got some Michel Foucault, Beyond Structuralism and Hermeneutics. I actually got a lot of critical theory stuff, critical theory books like this this time. So that might not interest you as much, but for somebody who's getting a master's in English, super exciting to have that. A couple more DVDs. I got The Lighthouse on Blu-ray, and then I also got the Criterion Collection copy of Seven Samurai. My uncle and I, we have been going through lots of like pop culture movies from like the 80s and 70s and 90s, and just trying to catch me up, and like just seeing like getting a little bit more into the film realm of stuff, because I took one film class, and then I absolutely became adored with film, and just that medium is just so beautiful with what a director can do in 2.5 hours roughly. And you know, Dune 1, Dune 2 just blew me away. I got to see Dune Part 2 in IMAX. I actually saw Dune Part 1, and then I was like, wow, that is so good. And then I asked my uncle, I was like, can we, like, and then I checked, and there was a showing for Dune Part 2 in IMAX happening right then, and I was like, we're going. I'm going, you can come or not, I'm going. And it was fantastic. It was, like, I will never forget that movie. That is just beautiful. I definitely want to read more woman authors, because I just don't have a ton of woman author stuff, novels, and I always try to look for them. But Normal People by Sally Rooney, obviously everybody knows this is a really good one, and I'm hoping that I will be able to get to it soon. I think I actually chose my next pick as Misery by Stephen King, so because I haven't read a ton of Stephen King stuff, so I should be able to get through that one. And then maybe Sally Rooney, maybe something else by another fiction author, maybe Barbara Kingsolver, which I'll get to that one soon. Got a little magic pack from 2015, so that's cool. Now this one, another woman novelist, Olive Blake's Alone with You in the Ether. Now, people may recognize this as her self-published version, which is correct, and this is actually going for a bit of money. So, nice little pickup by me, nice little find. Super excited to read this one. I'm actually not going to read this one, though, because I've got her copy, her actual copy, well, her traditional published version right there. So, and I should go grab the other one, too, because one of my best friends sent me that copy, Alone with You in the Ether, which I also really like. This one, just like, look at that blue, dude. Wow, man. And the little bees and stuff, so cute. But she also got me Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Signed. Let's go. So, very cool. Very cool. So, looking forward to that one a lot. Gonna be a little bit of a nerd for a couple books. Halo book, just in super good condition, and I mean, I grew up playing the Halo series with my dad, so that will always have a special place in my heart. Another Halo book, hardcover this time though. So, and you know, the Halo books are actually really good for like what like they're based on for like a video game, but like these are like, it's not bad. Now, obviously, if you watched my Lolita video, did I do a Lolita video? I don't know. I don't think I did. Anyways, Vladimir Nabokov is one of my all-time favorite authors. Not just because of Lolita, but actually because of Panine. That was where I first discovered him, and his writing. When I think of prose writing, when I think of writing that just can move you, whether it's so simple or so much heart in it, Nabokov is what I go to. Pale Fire, one is that has been highly recommended to me. Invitation to a Beheading. Despair. Yep. And The Losing Defense. So, got all of those once again in the same editions. So, that's pretty exciting. I like that a lot. I also got Panini as well. I don't know if that was in the last video, but I got Panini in this copy, or in this edition as well, which super nice. Unfortunately, was not able to get the real life of Sebastian Knight in these versions, but that's okay. I've wanted to get this one for a long time. I believe a lot of these are short story collections, I believe. And I think Pale Fire is the only one that's a novel, if I'm correct about that. I'm not sure, though. Okay, almost done with this stack. The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I haven't heard much, otherwise that it's really good. So, not too bad. Truman Capote's In Cold Blood. Nonfiction novel, but still nominated for something, nonfiction/literature. So, obviously, this is his going over a serial killer, and us as the reader being like, okay, there's something a little bit more going on. Nella Larsen's Passing, actually. I really liked, if you haven't seen the movie on Netflix, I believe it's a really good adaptation of this one. And it's super short, and yeah, like 120 pages, but I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was beautiful, and one of my professors actually had this as a little like side assignment if we wanted to, and I got to discuss it with her, and I just thought that was great. It was awesome. This is the one that I was talking about, Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. I believe this came out last year, and it has definitely made the rounds. So, looking forward to that one. That's a big one, but I don't know. I just want to get through like as many books as I can in this time in between school. So, William Burroughs' Naked Lunch. I believe my friend sent me a text, or not a text, but like a little excerpt from this, and I laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. And, just American author, a bum, the usual with American authors. So, old American authors like that. Same friend also gave me a reader's guide to William Faulkner, which I've got quite a few of his novels back there. The Plague by Albert Camus. I actually got another version right there, but it's pretty dirty, pretty ugly. I didn't like it, and this one matches with all of my other ones anyways, so I was like, yeah, why not? Came into work, I picked it up. These two I was actually supposed to save for a friend, but they're so bright outside. The Myth of Sisyphus by Albert Camus. I believe I did a video on this one, definitely. And I got in like one of the OG paperbacks for it, and I thought that was really cool. And also my friend was reading The Prince, and once again, just a really cool cover, really cool small little mass market paperback. So I picked it up, and I was like, yeah, why not? Kurt Vonnegut's Galapagos. I loved Slaughterhouse-45. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was very funny, very, very original in the way that he told his story and stuff like that about World War II. And so I'm just really looking forward to more stuff by him. So, once again, another Halo novel. Can never go wrong. This one, actually, this one was pretty much brand new when it came into the store. Piranesi. I absolutely love Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. I believe it's one of the best contemporary novels for magical realism that has come out within the past 10 years. I actually have my copy right there. And I was supposed to give this one to my sister, but I forgot about it. So there are two coming her way eventually. So we are going to continue on with Cormac McCarthy's All the Pretty Horses. barring his trilogy, I believe I've gotten all the McCarthy novels except for the most recent two that he's done. So, but obviously I did my senior thesis on the road and everything, and I absolutely love it. I love his style of writing. It's very simple but very elegant at the same time, very raw, just very raw writing. More Michel Foucault, History of Madness. This one, that's a big old textbook. I don't know if I'm feeling daring one day, maybe I'll start it. So, who knows? I don't. Definitely not me. Another woman novelist. In fact, the first novelist, some argue, Murasaki Shikibu. The Tale of Genji. This is obviously not the full version of Tale of Genji, but this is the, abridged version. So translated by Edward G. Seidensticker. Cool. So I also just really like the cover. So, but I've wanted to read this one for a while just because it is called the first novel. So a little bit of Jean-Jacques Rousseau, The Social Contract. So, and my best friend who was working on stuff for political science actually had to read The Social Contract, and so I decided to pick up the physical copy just because I like to spend money. War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I don't know if I'll read this when I'm like retired or something, or if I'll just dedicate like a whole year to doing it. Obviously, you should probably dedicate a whole year to reading War and Peace, but I have Anna Karenina right there, and my screen just went dark. But I figured I'd get at least the two main ones, so might as well, because I already have what's this other one, The Life and Death of somebody, and like I said, Gravity's Rainbow right here, Thomas Pynchon. So very nice. Glad I finally got that one. Once again, big old project that would probably take quite a while. Now this one is a video game, but for those of you who know, it is a very expensive video game. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Very expensive. The case is in great condition, and the game itself is also in really good condition. So I got this for a little bit of a steal. Even the manual is still here as well. So I didn't buy this to play it. I bought it as an investment. Hopefully 10 years from now, this will be about $1,000. I could definitely see it being $1,000. So that's a good one. Don't know if I got this one in. My mother sent me a Easton Press signed version of American Gods by Neil Gaiman. It was very kind of her. So, yep, and that. Now I've got 2 copies of an Easton Press novel. That one is Sylvia Plath's The Bell Jar. So, very, 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 very nice. Here is Sula by Toni Morrison. I haven't heard a ton about this one actually while I was in school. So I'm excited to see what this one is like. Once again, going on postmodernism with Solenoid, we are doing 2666 by Roberto Bolaño. And once again, I don't really know too much about it. All I know is that it is regarded as just a very moving piece in the genre that we are currently working towards for high fiction and high literature currently. So just excited to have it, this one I am super excited for because YouTuber Jack Edwards was really talking this one up, and Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan just seemed really nice. It just seemed cozy, and it's short, and it just seemed like it really moved a lot of people. So glad that I was able to find that one. Once again, I don't know if I've covered these ones or not, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Paul Harding, This Other Eden, Booker Prize shortlisted for 2023. Small Things Like This was 2022. And I've just, obviously they were shortlisted for the Booker Prize, doing really, really good. Next two have also been, well, one was shortlisted, Prophet Song, and one won, The Bee Sting. So all of these, first names Paul, Paul Harding, Paul Lynch, and Paul Murray. So a little interesting that they all happen to do that in the first year. But yeah, sure, why not? I don't know. I heard that all these are quite fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to that. I only got one more stack, and about half of it is Pokemon manga. So, but that's okay. The Purloined Poe, Lacan, Derrida, and Psychoanalytic Reading. I can't lie, I don't know why I grabbed this. Definitely could have put that back. But there's somebody's annotation saying this is ridiculous, which they would be true in that statement for this. So, but you know, it's all right. I don't know. I'm sure I'll skim through it one of these days. Something by Octavia Butler, Parable of the Sower. Octavia E. Butler, obviously super famous sci-fi novelist and just literary figure in general. So excited to have this one in my collection. Again, by Paul Harding, actually Tinkers. He won the Pulitzer Prize for this one. And I don't know, I've heard a lot about it. Just, I believe are they short stories? No, they're not short stories, but I just looked good. Most of these just looked good, and I'd heard really good things about them. I don't like to spoil myself, actually, by reading like synopsis or even reading like the inside scripts of these. You know, there's one that I ordered, but like, you know, like on the back or something. I don't read those because I hate getting spoiled, and it really sucks. So, just making sure that my microphone is still going. So one of the only things that I really collected as a child was Sonic comics, which my friend is currently holding for me, which is very kind of him, and I should probably go get those back soon. Actually, I should probably go do that. And Pokemon manga. I have 1 through 28. I guess technically this is 35 now. So 1 through 35 now of the Pokemon manga, and I don't know. I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, why not? We can grab it. Grapes of Wrath, another copy of the Grapes of Wrath by Steinbeck, because I didn't like the copy I had. I believe it was mass market paperback, and it was just a little tiny, a little dirty. So I was like, yeah, we should probably get a bigger one, especially for something as important and as large as Steinbeck's work. So, and funnily enough, actually, I bought 2 copies of The Sun Also Rises by Hemingway. Same editions too, like same versions. So which was pretty funny. So, a Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. This one is an interesting form factor. I don't know, I sort of like it though. But yeah, this one was just a little tiny, and I just heard once again it was just a really great novel by an American author, who unfortunately did not get the chance that he deserved while he was alive. So, hoping that, I don't know, I'll be able to change it a little bit. So, now this one, pretty excited to read. Another woman author, Tender is the Flesh, Augustina Bazterrica? Yeah, cannibalism, I believe, and other stuff. So, short, really good though, very hooked, I've heard. Makes people grossed out, but they just gotta keep on reading. So, and the last 2, we're gonna finish off strong with a couple more female authors. Obviously, Virginia Woolf, one of my all-time favorites for modernist authors. The Waves. I actually don't know what this one is about, but it came in super good condition, so I just had to grab it. And I mean, it's Virginia Woolf, so I know it's gonna be good. And Alice Munro's Carried Away, a personal selection of her short stories throughout the years, and I just heard that these were also absolutely fantastic. So, really, really looking forward to eventually diving into read that. So, and as far as I'm aware, that is everything I have picked up. Oh, well, I guess I could do this one. I would like to get into stocks a little bit and stuff like that. So this is a very old, but just, if you truly have no idea what you're doing about the stock market, the Intelligent Investor revised edition is a good one to pick up just for just getting into the swing of things and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. And hopefully my mic has picked up everything. And I'm gonna edit this video now and try to get it out same day for all of your enjoyment. So, and then maybe do videos for the books that I've currently read and are reading. So, but yeah, without further ado, I will see you later.